Hello, welcome back to Disco Elysium. It's me, aproustian, and I am still here in my old room at the Whirling-in-Rags, and newly replaced glass shining in the morning light. Okay, I'm like curious to see how it's all changed. Obviously, it's cleaner. Gart's been busy. Your traffic outside, back in the world again. The Stereo 8 player has been reunited with its right speaker. Let's see what else we got.
The fan stands still.
Oh, pull on the
The
fan.
switch must be broken because nothing happens. The air in the room is starting to feel like vaporized urine.
Is this leftover from before? Because I feel like it's too clean now for that. Pull on
The
the light bulb.
lights are off again.
Pull on
The
the light
lights
bulb.
are on.
Okay, now you turn the lights on and off. Nice. Look, the door's open. You can walk right into Kim's room. Oh my god. You see gleaming white enamel. No bottles inside. The mirror.
The bathroom mirror has been wiped completely clean. You see the reflection of yourself in the mirror, the expression fixed to your clean-shaven face. You're still not accustomed to it.
Interesting. Oh, I forgot about the chain cutters to fix the faucet. I'd have to put points into interfacing. I suppose I could. I have... Oh my god, I have 3 level up points. You know what? Why not? Why not? And then I need to equip my chain cutters. I'm not sure if they're equipped or not. They are.
The bathroom mirror has been wiped completely clean. You see the reflection of your... The faucet is quite terribly mangled, but you just might be able to twist its parts into place. You handle the chain cutters deftly, applying just enough pressure. The faucet regains a recognizable shape. The steam stops.
I don't know if this is going to be helpful for me at all at this point, but it's just satisfying to be able to do it.
Told you that you needed those chain cutters. Everything is connected. Everything has a purpose.
What is this, Arthur Dent?
The mirror begins to clear slowly without you having to wipe it.
Nice. Oh, interesting. So this is now a higher. It's still a really, that's a really low. I might be able to increase my electrochemistry though. I've got clothes that increase my electrochemistry. Yeah. I'm sure I have more than just that. Yep, I've got these pants. Oh, these as well. You know, we'll go back to the originals. And this, oh my god, my outfit is becoming... Well, it's becoming... That might be everything. Yeah. Okay.
The bathroom mirror has been wiped completely clean. You see the reflection of yourself in the mirror, the expression fixed to your clean-shaven face. You're still not accustomed to it.
I'm trying this now, by the way, because I don't know if I'll be able to get back in this room. Like, will I have to start paying Gart again? There is the mirror in the shack the the washerwoman gave me, but I don't know that I get this no more steam bonus there. Whatever. Well, it's even odds. We'll give it a try.
Still not
Nope.
happening. It won't come off that.
Alright. That seems kind of appropriate, to be honest. I'm not sure where I would be in this game without the expression. Okay, let's change back to better, different, anything else. What pants about? Oh, I've been wearing the foam pants, maybe. And then a different coat. I had the parka on. I'm not sure that it much matters. Sure. Kim, you don't mind if we go into your room, right? I have things I want to look at. 6:50 a.m. That sounds about right.
These papers bear the stamp of the RCM. They appear to be fragments of the lieutenant's paperwork, half finished. You make out notes on this and other recent cases.
I had Garth open the door to your room. You were running a low bacterial fever the first night.
I'm gonna be grateful, because I am grateful. Thank you for keeping this thing alive a little longer. Point to yourself.
It would have been easy were it not for my concussion. We both got lucky, considering the odds we faced. Let's go?
Well, in a second, Kim. I have other things to look at. Medicinal supplies in the cupboard. Mercurochrome, a scalpel, antibiotics. I guess that is it. Oh yeah, because the other room there is Clausia's room. Man, Kim's room is so much tinier than mine had been. Oh, still can't go out that way. Alright, we'll go this way. I think that's everything. The couch may just be
The
if I want to
bed's a little
sleep.
nicer now.
Yeah.
You could get a good night's sleep here.
I mean, kind of. It's funny that it's like the bigger room and it doesn't have a real bed. It just has the futon. Kind of a futon, like a real futon would probably be better. That's really just a couch. Okay. Ouch, that legs hurts. Maybe if you don't run, it'll be okay. Yeah, sure. I assume Clausia's gone. Let's see if there's anything else in her place that we can look at. Come here. Come on. She left something on the table. What did she leave on the table?
Next to the stack of bills, you see a note. A few lines jotted down in large, uneven handwriting, just as the writer was about to rush out the door. I'm sorry, I fucked everyone over. P.S. I didn't kill him. P.P.S. Gift upstairs.
You know, I'm extra glad that I reset and didn't have Ruby die, because if Ruby had died based on all this, like that, I feel like Clausia would have had at least some moral responsibility for that, and so I'm glad we avoided
A
that.
gift.
The lieutenant turns to the staircase suspiciously, looking for any signs of another presence in the shadows above. What could this gift be?
I am not drawing my gun. Yet. But I don't like gifts.
He says he's not, but his hand moves instinctively toward his holster as he studies the note.
Seems she left in a hurry.
It's hardly surprising.
Yeah, that's true.
You look at her rough, jagged handwriting on the note. She was in a rush, but not panicked. Deliberate, focused.
I wonder if there's anything else in the medicine cabinet I can grab.
The medicine
at this point.
cabinet is empty. Not even a toothbrush. Pity.
She's really cleaned this out.
She certainly had her priorities straight when she was packing.
Alright. Oh, what's that on the wall? A red thread made of nylon. It leads out of the room and onto the roof. Is she showing us the path of the bullet? We'll look at the window
This
here.
window is pristine, at least on the inside. A red thread has been taped to the glass using adhesive tape. It trembles ever so slightly in the cold wind.
This is ballistics. She's left a trajectory for us.
Yeah, the lieutenant tests the thread with his finger. Drawn taut, it rebounds instantly. Run your finger across the surface of the glass.
The glass is cold from the air flowing in.
Huh. You've heard about what happened. I got shot. Angry. Red thread shows trajectory. Alright, let's do this.
Golden light melts away into the blue, glassy darkness of your mind. In it are two neon-lit shapes, a man and a woman on the single bed.
What position are they in? I thought we knew.
Like the witness said, the man is kneeling, the woman is on her back. It's the night of March 4th and a shot has just been fired. The man looks directly at the woman. The shot's possible directions converge in his mouth, a ray cast from somewhere outside, entering his brain. The red thread bisecting the room shows the trajectory of the bullet.
This is the real question. Where does it come from?
From the roof outside, location A prime. The glass fractures around the bullet hole. Shards face inwards like a corona behind the woman's back.
Where does the thread lead?
Maybe if you extrapolate all possible points of origin first, the thread will make sense.
Alright, inspect the ghostly figures.
The man does not know the bullet has entered his brain. He never will. Death comes faster than the realization.
Which is probably good, but it's kind of creepy. Have a look at point A prime, the roof.
Ruby ruled this out vehemently. The shot would have been heard from downstairs, where no one heard it. The likelihood of A prime has fallen drastically. You may be looking for a sniper. The shot had to come from a greater distance, beyond A prime. Should we extrapolate to include every possible point of origin in Martinez?
Yeah, extrapolate the radius to include all of Martinez.
According to your map of the district, this shot could have come from a wide angle of locations, starting with the northern edge of the abandoned boardwalk, ending with an islet in the bay. Let's call them B prime.
More precisely?
B prime for boardwalk, B double prime for Land's End, and B triple prime for the islet detective. There may be smaller points in between, but those are too fine to zoom in on.
Okay, look at B prime, the boardwalk.
700 meters away. The likeliest of these B positions, 20% chance. A skilled sniper could have made the shot, provided he had a safe sniper's nest. Even with the light on inside, we're talking military training. At that distance, the perpetrator would have had to take wind direction into account.
Yeah, that seems pretty far.
This would explain why no one heard the gunshot. The bullet came from far away.
Yeah, have a look at B double prime, Land's End.
1.2 kilometers away. The least likely of these positions. Let's say 3%. A truly skilled sniper could have done it. Possibly from a tent. No, too far-fetched.
And that's where that bunker is, maybe? The inlet.
1 kilometer away. A point beyond the docks, on an islet in the bay. The fort is ruined, but the perpetrator may have found a stable spot on the beaches surrounding it, where the concrete crumbles into the sea, as you saw in the coin-operated viewer. The shot would have been a small miracle, 5% likelihood. There is an extremely narrow field of view from the bay to the window, between Rue de Saint-Ghislain 8B and 33A. The angle would have been extreme and access to the islets is questionable, but it is a possibility. Then there's the thread the witness left. She did have a first-hand view of the event. Perhaps she found something in the outer reaches of her memory of it. You need to inspect it again.
I will. Where does the thread lead?
It suggests the bullet came from the extreme upper quadrant of possible angles, from a point beyond the roof. B triple prime.
Huh.
The island in the bay.
Interesting. Is she trying to tell us the shot came from the islet?
Unless she thinks
Islet?
the perpetrator
What you
was
said?
standing on the ring antenna. That is where the thread seems to point.
There are ruins there, a sunken sea fort. I saw it through the coin-operated viewer.
I remember.
He looks out the window and onto the bay. How did she know to do this?
She was there that night. She would have known precisely where the bullet hole was in the glass.
That's true.
She had a long time to think about it after. standing on that roof, staring at the glass.
It also looks like there may be more to her skill set than we know. The question is, should we trust her?
I think this is her way of saying she's sorry.
I find that hard to believe. But at this point, what difference does it make?
This is also one of the few places in Martinaise we haven't been to.
So it is.
For a second he seems tired.
Huh. You seem unenthusiastic? I mean, he has a concussion. Maybe we need to go to the island? The wind blows in from the open window. The lieutenant sighs, looking into the cold distance across the water.
The lead is flimsy. You might as well go around Martinaise, looking under every rock and talking to every person. But what else is there? There, across the grey water, amidst crumbling concrete, a birch tree, and the half-sunken ruins of a flak tower.
Go, go, no go. What else is there?
Not a lot, no.
I remember an anti-aircraft gun, or the ruins of one on the island from the coin-operated viewer.
Could be the makings of a sniper's nest.
He nods.
Why not? Military fortifications are made for that kind of thing.
I'd rather ask than insist. I'm going to the island. Are you in?
Of course. I'm in.
He takes a second to gather himself, then says,
How do we get there? Joyce Messier had her sloop, but she's gone.
Huh. Oh yeah. Lillian, the net picker. I forgot about that. She's tarring her boat.
Ah, yes, of course. The village. Let's go.
Okay, he's more enthusiastic about that than I thought. Alright. Okay. Thank you, Claudia. Come on. Okay. I wonder what Gart's gonna have to say about all this. Everybody's cleared out. Well, the RCM. Oh, damn. Okay. I'm gonna have to talk to everybody in here. Even the cook is gone. Hi, Gart.
Oh, you're up. It's good to see you back on your feet. Did you like your room? I cleaned it for you.
I did, thank you. Big improvement.
You're welcome. I thought it would be nice for you to wake up in a clean place after you, let's be fair, defended this establishment and its clientele from gunfire.
He's a lot more grateful than I thought he would be. I thought he would be upset that all of this took place right outside the Whirling-in-Rags anyways, but it is a good point. We did stand between them and the gunfire.
I give credit where credit is due, and that, sir, was a nice shot. I was watching until you hit him. Crawled inside then. Bullets started flying. Anyway,
He clears his throat.
I wish you a quick recovery. Also, you and your partner are staying here free now. This establishment supports cops. The stay is free, the drinks are not. It just felt I needed to specify that.
Oh, nice. I guess I don't... Excuse me, yawning. I get to keep this room without paying. That's fantastic. Where did everyone go?
Oh, you know, people don't tend to stick around after shootouts. Turns out they're not good for business.
What happened to the man with the sunglasses?
I don't remember everyone who comes here, and many people wear sunglasses inside lately. Must be a fad.
When it happened, you were right out there on the balcony. Is you talking? Is that the shootout or the initial murder? Probably the initial murder.
Yeah, I was. Yeah. That's because I'm a bad ass.
He nods, trying to remain aloof. If you say it is two different words like that, it sounds like there's something wrong with your ass. You know what? So it must have been the shootout. I'm gonna give it to him. Yeah, I guess you are a badass.
Yeah, I don't know. Clients were panicking. And also, I guess I sort of found out that I don't give a shit if I die.
He feels the need to explain himself. Cart. Alright, thanks.
No problem. They'll come back. They always do.
He looks around at the empty establishment. Here's our balcony smoker.
Hi again, gendarme.
I guess what are you
Admiring
still
the
doing
atmosphere.
here?
What about you, officer?
Ah. So this hasn't really changed. I live here, my room is right upstairs. That is true now.
Convenient. But what are you doing here? Talking to me. Bye-bye, gendarme.
Yeah, nothing at the moment. Okay, well, nothing for it but to talk to Titus.
Seeing you approach, the bruised man raises his bear in welcome.
I did my best, but damn.
Crazy motherfucker. Didn't think you had that fury in you. But I guess I've misjudged a lot of people lately. That was one hell of a shot. Hell of a shot. The fucks did not expect that.
He looks at you with unmistakable respect. Whew.
I guess what I'm trying to say here is, thank you for intervening, fellas. That was mighty brave of you.
He extends his hand. Yeah, like, all it takes, I guess, to get Titus Hardy's respect is to barely survive a shootout for him, with him. You know what? We'll take this. I superstarred the shit out of that.
Dick Mullen on steroids. Glenn would have liked you had he gotten to... Never mind.
A sad smile passes over his bruised face.
There's a lump in his throat when he thinks of Glenn, lying on the plaza mosaic, bleeding.
Sorry about the people you lost.
Dio was old. I think he'd be pretty happy with the way he went. Never could imagine him withering away on a sickbed.
His bruised face stiffens.
But Angus, he was just a stupid kid. Didn't realize the mess he'd gotten into. Trusted me. Still, the balls on that kid. Went down fighting for someone else's shit like a fat, angry bear.
Here it comes. The last one is the worst one. He only deals with it by drinking copious amounts of 8% beer. An honest tactic, and effective.
And Glenn was my friend. Best I've ever had. I love that crazy homo like my own brother. We're all fucked without him. But what do? This job is shit.
He takes a sip of his beer. Hold on, where's that Shanky fella?
Dennis, that poor little rat is dead too. I always thought he'd run. But no, he stayed. Stupid, brave fella.
They were good people. I'm sorry it went like that.
Well, yeah. Memento mori. Right?
Memento mori, or remember that you must die, is a slogan various religious orders have thrown around since the dawn of mankind to emphasize the vanity of earthly life and the transient nature of all earthly pursuits. In essence, it means one should live virtuously in this life to live better in the afterlife.
I'm not sure that applies here, but I'm not sure I want to say that I'm not sure it applies here. I'll just ask what it means, because maybe he can say what it means to him.
It means you might die tomorrow. So live every day like it's your last. Ain't that right, fellas?
Absolutely. Today, I'm going to get drunk, eat good food, and bed a good-looking girl. 'Cause tomorrow, a motor carriage might run me over.
Or you might die of a heart failure. Or syphilis.
Hey, fuck you for ruining a beautiful idea.
What happens to the Hardy Boys now?
I guess I'll take a closer look at our union members. There's bound to be some ambitious fellows there who'd love nothing more than advancing social democracy by busting some heads. Might even ask Tibbs if he's tired of replacing windows, and maybe wants to have some fun with his brother. Anyway, don't you worry. As long as Titus Hardy's standing, there will be Hardy Boys.
He's right. The numbers are replaceable. In an organization of thousands of men, there are plenty who'd join.
Even knowing why they're joining, because the others died in a shootout? Yeah, there probably still are. Do you know what happened to Clausier?
Don't know. Don't care. I'll be glad if I never see that fucking woman again.
Yeah, Titus, after all we've been through, level with me. You really liked her, didn't you?
Nope.
He did.
Yep. Okay, got it.
He nods and takes another sip of whiskey.
Do you guys have any idea what I should do now?
Judging by the sight of you, I'd suggest crawling into bed with a bottle of whiskey in one hand and a big tit in the other.
Yeah, go pay Monica a visit in Janrock. She's got a knack for making men forget about their worries. Biggest pair of milkers in all Rebacho.
Hell, you both look like you could use some feminine company right now.
I feel like they probably just need some sleep.
Thank you for your advice.
And
Eugene,
painkillers.
And you too, Alain. I do always appreciate a good use of the expression milkers.
Kim, you're the best.
It sincerely amuses him how hard these guys typecast themselves.
You're welcome, Bina Claude. You're all right in my book.
Titus's response is completely unironic. So long, fellows. Be good so I don't have to come back here again.
Take care, coppers. You two look after yourselves now. Death passed on you today, but men don't get that lucky twice.
Copo Loco. And normal cop, I guess. Good luck in Jamrock. Scars made the best tattoos, they say.
He nods to you and then to the lieutenant.
Thanks for getting involved, guys. Not a lot of cops would step into that line of fire, but you did.
Yeah.
And if you ever
We
feel
did.
like the uniform is holding you back, I've got a few vacancies. You'd make one hardy boy, copper.
I can't imagine working for Titus. I can't imagine Harry working for Titus. But I suppose that's a compliment he can give us. Oh shit. What is this? I don't read
The graffito
French.
has been painted over the traces of the fight that took place here. It smells of blood and heavy fuel oil.
Cindy, huh?
This was Cindy the Skull.
Looks like Cindy the Skull finally found the words for her masterpiece.
The lieutenant crouches, touching the fuel oil with his finger.
Looks like it. Yes. This is still fresh. It wasn't here yesterday.
I wonder if this... Okay, I gotta grab like my translate app and I'm curious to see if this actually means something. I assume un jour, or is that one day, right? Like soup du jour, right? Soup of the day. So one day, I don't know the rest. It's hard to read the end there. One day I will be back with you. Oh, wow. That's really touching. As like a memorial to the lost. You know? Like, people died here. One day I will be back with you. Like, not until she dies, you know? Wow. That's really... Whew.
And blood. Some of it is even yours.
Heavy fuel oil. Isn't that flammable?
I could set the graffito on fire with a lit cigarette. I don't know that I want to, because I think it's beautiful as is. But I can't pass up on a moment like that. Step back, Lieutenant. Set the graffito on fire with a lit cigarette.
The fuel oil catches fire immediately with a low hiss. A bright orange flash across the surface of the lettering. The falling snow turns to vapor above the burning message, mingling with the black smoke.
You've been policed, Martinez. Disco Elysium. I'm gonna say nothing, stare grimly into the flames.
The lieutenant has taken a small step back. He looks at your face illuminated by the flames and nods silently. Then the fire falters.
Let's go to that island.
Slowly, the flames subside, the fuel burning out. The air still smells of mazout and springtime.
Oh, I just realized it does say, one day I will return to your side. Okay, so they did translate it for me. I just wasn't looking at the title of that. Yeah, I think that was a cathartic moment for Harry. Okay, let me look at my... I know I need to go to the island. Oh, these are... Okay. So, I still have these. Am I his peon? I was gonna try to call the station. Right? Make this hardcore. Who knows? Who knows how to do this? That still hasn't happened. And now it can go to the island. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna just do a save. I mean, I've got the radio here. I can try calling. I'm full up on morale, and I have a lot of morale meds, so...
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Oh, interesting. We've been attacked. I repeat. Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragi and...
Something is wrong. Only static hisses through the speaker.
Interesting.
No reply. Only the mindless drone of static crawling through the air.
It's been this way for a while now. My guess is the Union is listening in on our conversations and jamming outward communications to protect themselves from Cronel. It only happens when someone mentions the attack. The rest is unaffected. Our best bet is to carry on like nothing happened. That is, if we don't want us cut off the grid completely.
Isn't that dangerous?
No more dangerous than stepping between 3 armed mercenaries and 8 Union men, I hope.
He glances over his shoulder.
I don't like it either, but that's the way it is. The street seems safe enough to me. If anything, taking out the mercs made things calmer. For now.
He flicks off the radio. Silence.
You can try calling again. Just don't mention the tribunal. And remember, they are listening in.
Okay.
Everything sounds okay.
They're
No
listening
drumbeat
in.
of total war yet. If anything, everything sounds too okay.
Interesting.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering.
Okay, let's
This
go
is
radio.
Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
I guess if I connect me to the 41st again.
Just a moment.
10-4, come in, officer. Over.
I've successfully located my 9mm Villiers pistol. It's on me now, and I won't lose it again.
10-4, sir. Roger that. And very glad to hear it. I will make relevant changes to the report.
Excellent. Oh, God. If I dare, it says. Jules, I've heard some people think of me as a la puta madre peon. Do you think I'm corrupted?
10-4, sir. Well, there's been some talk, sir.
There's a pause as he seems to mull it over behind his enormous radio microphone. Let's see. Oof. What does it even mean there's been some talk? Do they think I'm corrupt or not?
I only meant that there's been some talk in the station, that's all. But there's always some talk in the station. You know how officers in Jamrock are. But then again, some of us truly are on the take. It's unfortunate. Over. Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
Inconclusive, I think. What does this say? Okay, so it's just the task is considered done. Yeah, so I called. I feel like I didn't actually get anything out of that. Maybe I should have said, yes, I was a dirty cop. I don't know. Maybe. Okay, in any case, I'm gonna try to get to the fishing village. Now that hopefully I can fast travel again. I assume. There we go. Alright. Oh. What do you think about what's going on?
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
I got shot.
Even I can see that. I told you not to bring your trouble with you, policeman. We've got troubles of our own here.
Yeah.
Though I suppose you took the worst of it. Turns out you were your own ill omen.
The woman chuckles to herself. I guess you were right. The men with guns were coming for me after all.
I'm not sure those were the last of the men with guns either. There are always more coming for your kind, officer.
She nods.
Then we'll be ready for them.
I hope so. I do hope so. Lillian.
Officer, what happened? You're limping. Why are you limping? You look terrible.
I got shot in the foot. It was pretty badass. You would have liked it.
Is this from the shooting in town? We heard gunshots. Not that we don't hear gunshots all the time, but they were closer than usual.
She's not letting it go that easy.
There was an exchange of fire on Rue de Saint-Guylaine. It's nothing to be worried about, madame.
You didn't only get shot.
I dodged the second shot. I can also get not shot.
Well, good for you.
I'm not sure about this. Well, I'll tell her more. You should see the other guys. 2 dead, 1 in the hospital.
So you're a killer? That's good, I guess. Better than being dead.
I can scoff in a masculine manner. Sure, most cops are killers.
Aye, I bet they are. The good ones, at least.
Because I know there was, like, a chance to, like, take her on a date or something, and you could, like, I don't know, I guess try to romance her, and I never really felt compelled to do so. But she does seem to, like, care about Harry on a personal level, which is fine.
Of course. Can I help you with something?
Yeah, like this. There's this... No. We need to go to that island. Point to it.
That won't be a problem. It's wind still and the tide just dried. We've got 2 days of relative sunshine ahead.
What's on the island? I saw some kind of ruins through the binoculars.
Used to be some kind of fortification there before the war. For the communards. An anti-aircraft gun, I think. Bombed to bits in the landing. I haven't been there myself. Always steered clear of it.
Hasn't been there herself. Who has then?
Who has then, if not you?
My husband used to drink there. Him and his drinking buddies. Always seemed like a bad place to drink to me. People died there during the landing, you know. My mother told me.
This must be one of the many fortifications that was used in the dying days of the revolution against coalition forces before they took this city.
The kids sometimes go there too. I know they do, on rafts. I tell them not to, but they bring back old bullet casings and such.
Which kids?
The twins. God forbid they bring the girl along on some rickety barge.
Can we maybe ask your twins about that place before we go? Would that be alright?
Be my guest. They've a strange way of talking. See if you can get anything useful out of them. I seldom do.
2 days of sunshine? I just got a bacterial infection. I don't understand this question. I don't get the connection.
I'm sad to hear that. Take care of that with Ether, will you? Don't get too many RCM men round here. Be sad to lose the first one.
That's cool. You boasting your bacterial infection like that.
Is it cool? Is there anything I should know about getting there?
Well, most of it's sunken. Underwater. That means concrete underwater. Cut your boat if you're not careful. Be sure to enter from the south side. Water's deep there.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Can we borrow your boat?
If you promise to bring it back. And no scraping the hull. I just got it nice and yellow. And no drinking on the boat. And no joyriding either.
Her eyes narrow.
Of course, ma'am. It's only for a day or two. Official police business.
Aye.
Nod along attentively.
The crow's feet disappear from the corners of her eyes as she smiles at you.
Alright, thank you. We'll use your skiff to get there then.
Please be conservative with the fuel, will you? Just filled her up, but it's a small tank.
Okay. Seeing you. Alright, and the thing is, I think I'm actually out of time for today, so I will have to talk to the twins and then make my way over to the island next time. Alright, I'll catch you later. Bye.